Are you looking to make $100,000 a year? Maybe you're already a business owner who's struggling to break $100,000, or perhaps you have a regular job and want to make more income. I'm here to share with you why I started my own company and what I did to make more than $100,000. I actually make a lot more, but $100,000 is an achievable income. Most likely, you cannot make $100,000 if you have a regular job, especially if you're in a third world country. But no matter what country I am in, I get paid in American dollars. This channel is made for the small business owner and the aspiring business owner who still has a regular job. Hi, my name is Francisco. I own an internet marketing agency called Planet Marketing. We specialize in Google ads, Facebook ads, remarketing, and more. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I started with no money, and I'm talking with zero money in the bank. I had credit card debts, I had student loans, I had a car payment in 2008. It was around 2008 in the US financial crisis, and I had a recent divorce. All odds were against me when I started my own company, but there was one thing I had on my side, and that was persistence. If you want to make $100,000 per year, you need to find what I call your constructive discontent. For me, I looked at what I had done in my life. I graduated from high school in 1993, served 4 years in the United States Navy, got out in 1997. I shot for the stars, and I used a GI Bill to graduate from UCLA with a degree in economics in 2002. And then in 2003, 10 years after high school, the only thing I had to show for was my bachelor's degree and a fucking beat up 1994 Saturn SL. I looked at my life and I knew inside my chest that I was doing something wrong. How could this be? A 27-year-old veteran of the United States Navy with a degree in economics from UCLA, living paycheck to paycheck, living in Los Angeles, driving in traffic, and completely fucking broke. This was my awakening. This was my constructive discontent. I had no financial help from my mommy and daddy. Fuck no. After being in the Navy and becoming independent from my parents, there was no pussying out and moving back to my parents' house. To me, that was a loser. I couldn't move back to my mommy and daddy's house at age 27. Of course, and I want to put my disclaimer in here. I think very American. I'm married to a woman who is from Mexico, and the culture there is completely different. So don't be offended to what I'm saying. I'm American, so I think American. Get out of the house when you're 18. At age 28, I was at a bookstore, Barnes & Nobles, or maybe it was Borders, and I bought a book by Robert Kiyosaki titled Retire Young, Retire Rich. He also wrote a super famous book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'll put the links in the description so you can get your free copy for all you broke people out there. In addition, I began listening to a CD by Earl Nightingale titled Lead the Field. Anyway, in 2006, I joined a multi-level marketing company. Stupid me, I quit my day job to do MLM, and I failed. I had to go back to corporate world, and I failed 3 times. But on the 4th attempt at starting a business, I succeeded. It took me 2 years to transition from having a regular job to working 100% on my own business. In the beginning, I barely made any money. It was stressful, but it was never as stressful as as the pressure to make sales quotas or getting fired. I had no help when I first started. So you must be wondering how to make at least $100,000 a year, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. Here are some quick do's and don'ts. Don't watch TV. It's a fucking waste of time. Don't watch the Kardashians. Don't waste time playing video games. And definitely don't waste time watching the news. I haven't had cable since 2002. TV is a complete distraction. All that time can be used toward building your business. That's why you're watching this video. Don't waste time hanging out with people who are not motivated. Most of the friends who I've made over the past 10 years are business owners. I've had this saying for many years. Ghetto people hang around with ghetto people. Complainers hang around with complainers. College grads hang around with college grads. Broke people hang around with broke people. As I mentioned a minute ago, all that time can be used towards building your business and getting over $100,000 a year. Do listen to people who have successful businesses. You can waste a lot of time watching TV, YouTube videos, or being on Facebook, or use your time wisely by watching people like Dan Pena, Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, Damon John from Shark Tank, Dan Lok, etc. I'll put all the links in the description for everyone I just mentioned. If you haven't figured it out yet, get it through your fat head. Making $100,000 per year is a mentality. It's not about how many hours you work. It's about how much you produce while you're at work. And guess what? Whether I work or not, I make almost $10,000 a month in passive income. On top of that, I have clients. If I want, I can almost retire, and I'm only 43 years old. The reason you're watching this video is that you don't make $100,000, but you should learn from someone who already does. In other words, you should learn from someone like me who has already achieved what you are trying to achieve. You need a skill that can generate $100,000 in additional income. The fastest way to do that is to buy a good course on internet marketing, or hiring a business coach, or learn how to build a business. If you're going to hire a business coach, you need to be held accountable as well. I have a business coach, and his name is Andy. I actually interviewed him, and I'm going to put that YouTube video in the description below. He helped build Qualcomm, the company that makes the microchips in your smartphone. Anyway, here's how I started making over $100,000 per year. The way I looked at this was I had to make $8,333 a month. As an internet marketing agency, I needed to work with about 8 small clients, each paying me a management fee of $1,040 a month. I landed one client who paid me $5,000 a month. And then a couple of months after that, I landed another client who paid me $1,500 a month. That brought me to $6,500 a month. At that time, I was able to handle 2 clients all by myself, but I knew I had to diversify quickly in case I lost the main client. Okay, so I landed 2 more clients and I reached my goal of $100,000 a year. That initial client stayed on for 5 years, by the way. My point is, if your business is built around one-time transactions, you might have to live from sale to sale like a real estate agent or an attorney. Instead, maybe you should look into getting repeat business from clients like mine, instead of dealing with one-time sales. Now, you can have a business that does one-time sales, like my brother Richard, who owns San Diego Cell Phone Repair. He owns a Bentley, so he's doing pretty damn well. I'll put the link to his YouTube channel in the description. He's inspirational. You should watch him. Here's what I recommend. Figure out what lifestyle you want. Once you figure out what lifestyle you want, most likely you'll need to make $100,000 a year. Okay, what type of business do you need to get into for you to have the lifestyle you want? Or for those of you who already own a company, how are you going to get more sales? Now, I make money from my clients, number one. I also make money from one-time customers, affiliate sales, and referrals from my networking group, BNI. Your company should have multiple streams of revenue coming in. Now, these sources can be Facebook, Google, YouTube, networking, cold calls, outside sales, blogging, email, marketing, etc. For people who want to get a jump start on reaching $100,000 per year, take a course on Facebook ads, Google ads, or YouTube ads. I actually have courses on my website, and I'll put the links in the description. I have been marketing online since 2006. You'll definitely learn something from me. Or you can go to udemy.com and buy a course there. I'll put that in the descriptions as well. If you have a business already, hire a business coach. Do yourself a favor. Just hire a business coach. One thing I don't want to see you do is to corner yourself into building a business and then it turns out to just be a job for yourself. You need to run your business, not let your business run you. If you need advice when it comes to marketing, hit me up in the comments and let me know what industry you're in. I can totally help out. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. This channel is built for business owners, marketers, and aspiring business owners. And one last thing before I go. Advertise today and get sales tomorrow.